like whispers through the dark, lost in time and fading through the veil, trapped by feelings long gone by, forever reaching for the light that shines through the other side. There's still a story to be told, there's still a song that's left unsung. So here I stand on hallowed ground to reach beyond the energy field.
What's up, everybody? Tuesday, back at you. Tuesday night style. Rare night style stream coming at you here from Stratford, Connecticut, 9:33 Eastern Standard. Got some grill fill coming at you here. And we got a lot of speculation as to what will be said. Akabasini says, "It time late night hibachi." Damn right. Come on. Go to those Japanese steakhouses and get the onion volcanoes. Those are peak. Peak. That's what you said with hibachi, but you know what I'm saying. That made me think of that. Anyways, so I did promise we were going to watch Lechero's video first, but I do want to get some attention on the poll. Okay, it's always happy to jump on the poll. As you know, I'm always happy to jump on that poll. And the poll today is, what will be mentioned? Because I think there has to be some escalation here, I think, personally. If Triple P wants to keep this fun, it has to be an escalation. He knows, second there is not escalation, the second this stops being fun for detractors, we're all out, and there goes the hype for the show, honestly, because we are providing said hype, and he knows it. So, what can he do next? Keep the escalation going. Well, in my estimation, I think it has to be something about Jenna. It has to be something about Panda Lee. Right? So the poll today is, will he mention Jenna? And that means in any fashion. Kool-Aid Girl, Officer Sanders, Jenna, Handy, Hand Relief, right? Big ups to WallYap says, last night Triple P said he was going to make DSP do the chicken dance. Okay, well. I need to get in there on those kick streams when they do that shit to say, give suggestions, right? But, okay, so Jenna, Kool-Aid Girl, Officer Sanders, stripping, OnlyFans, wagon, all these words are fine. That's one option. Next is Leanna, Panda, give her a pill, underage, anything in the realm, right? Being very loose here, right? Similar to Jenna, we're going to be very, I shouldn't have said that. I'll stop. We're going to be very general here, right? And when I said
my sister's not being abused.
So we're going to be, all those are possible, okay? But also you can do both, which means both. Now that's rough, right? That's very, very low chance of that happening, right? Or neither, okay? Neither is probably the highest chance, right? Both being the longest odds, but neither, there's a chance of that, right? There's a chance of that, okay? I really do think as the scariest thought is that we just talk about the fucking sign and that's it, right? That would be rough, right? That would be rough. He just talks about the fucking sign. Look at this idiot. Says DSP get a job. Yeah, he's just jealous. Whatever. Oh God, hold on. Get out of here. Anyways, I hope that's not gonna happen. That would be the nightmare for all of us, right? We're all here for nothing if that happens. Big ups NWO News, who says, I'm betting tonight Phil will become genuinely upset with Triple P's line of questioning. If this keeps up, he'll eventually start to catch on. That's what we're here for. It's going to happen at some point, I think. So I don't know if it's going to be tonight, but yeah, nutsack. So Chicken Dance was
lunch meat sandwich.
Triple P's Triple P calling his shot last night on Keno Casino, saying that he's going to make him do the chicken dance. So that's what Triple P said, is calling his shot. We're going to see if he makes that shot happen. If he's going to sink that bucket or not. We'll see. Mickey Thor says, Phil spent his break making his freezer look full. Thank you for reminding me, Mickey Thor. We do get a freezer shot today, so that could be interesting for a few seconds. But yeah, we'll see. Vikes in the house says, Darziak fetish talk will be an all-timer. Yeah, because Darziak's there, right? But I think that would be funny, and that would be a way to get around the escalation requiring Jenna or Leanna. But I think that's a little bit too inside for even Triple P, right? It's a little bit too inside baseball, if you know what I mean. Too inside lolcow ball, if you know what I mean. Sports ball. Anyways, let's start. Let's watch this. Okay, I'm going to pause a lot because I'm going to look for the Easter eggs. I always do. I've not seen this yet, so I'm just going to pause my head off because I'm assuming you already watched this, okay? So here we go. Go. Vikes, finish the tip. Okay, Vikes is asking me to finish the tip. Here it is. Darziak fetish talk will be an all-timer. Hashtag KATGUNT. I don't know what that means. I mean, some kind of promotion going on. I'm not sure, Vikes, but anyways, let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on!
Familia DSP is now yours to own forever on Blu-ray. Experience the magic of Phil's boring life coming to life through Lechero's Familia DSP.
Big ups, Lechero. You're a legend.
Are you getting that cravings for Popeyes? Getting a craving for that robust New Orleans flavor? Well, Popeyes has been working behind the scenes and the like. Introducing Popeyes Big Easy Box. Get 14 pieces of some robust-ass chicken on a price that, in my opinion...
Lechero, I'm asking... I know you're here, that's why I'm asking.
Of course, all of the support is greatly appreciated.
Big ups for 60 likes. Can I cut this and make it a commercial for WPIG, the radio show? Because I think that's a very hype commercial, just that alone.
It's expensive. Apparently, it's $8.99. Feed the entire family. For example,
I need more commercials.
My family always eats all 14 pieces. $8.99 at Popeyes.
Okay, I will, Lechero. Thank you.
Get your very own DSP action figure.
There we go.
And a Hulk
Another
Hogan
one.
DSP
I'll
Home Edition figure.
For sure.
Only $110.09.
Okay, so we got two Hogans and DSPs
Can
are there.
interact with the DSP figure.
Mystery Luchador.
They are a limited edition.
Mystery Luchador is the callback to when the other grill Phil, when Philip was trying to like vibe or something, it just said, Mystery Luchadors, yes.
Don't miss out.
Oh yeah, I got those on Lindell Muse. I got those already, so big ups anyway. Yeah, I'm always ready for recommendations. Yes, best show on TV. Come on, let's go. Do this.
A cat over here, right
Do
here.
you
Cat.
know that
It's
guy?
Me, Philip Paul Burnell.
I have no idea who that guy is.
Catherine, I've been married to my wife for 5 years.
He has a very weird shaped head.
Catherine, it's me, your husband. You who? That's weird. She's not engaging. Well, I better get home.
She's not engaging. Good word choice.
Guess they permanently closed GameStop.
Come get your men's brassiere. You there, sir.
Len the Deranged back there.
Me?
Tired of internet folk always.
I'm gonna be on a show in coming up, not soon, but like I think in like next month or something. He's trying to figure it out, but I'm definitely gonna be on his show one day.
Making fun of your man boobs on stream.
It was the shirt I was wearing. I don't have moves.
Uh-oh.
You can put a shirt over it, and no one will know you have it on.
My buddies over at Kino Casino should be live streaming.
Okay, hold on. So this is, you will receive an email confirmation for your donation. Okay, so yeah, going green for sure. Yes, he's framed his donation to that fucking, not food bank. Remember, don't do that. But he framed his donation to the Thanksgiving or whatever fucking thing. We have the Subaru. I'm not sure what kind of car that is. Maybe that could be a Subaru, but I'm not sure. We have the poker chip, Wolverine doll, Amazon boxes, of course, the Mitigo Rising Light, and all the other accoutrements we've come to recognize here. And he does have the bra on, which is cool. Oh, that's Randy Orton. Excuse me. Corolla. Okay, Corolla.
Classic Phil. Where
that's Lord Diaz right there on the top right. We do have. Fish tanks as the computers there. I recognize that. Okay, there we go. That's pretty cool.
This has been one of the worst.
And of course, the Wii's still there, by the way.
First days of his life. How
Kylo
he was
in the house.
forced to sit in his hot office all day under the sweltering Seattle heat. Oh, yeah.
Big ups, Lechero, who has a new one.
Oh,
do we dare?
Somebody.
We got
I'm sure they're just razzing me. They can't be serious, right?
And we're going to get answers out of this motherfucker. We're going to find out the truth. So guess what, Steve? Today, Phil told me that it takes him 4 hours to go grocery shopping, Steve.
It's true.
He told me it takes him 40 minutes alone to write.
Like, this is not even a joke right now. There's no jokes. This is okay. Maybe he's not wearing a bra, but everything else so far is true. This really happens. This definitely happens.
He told me it takes him 40 minutes alone to write.
He's razzing a little harder here.
The shopping list for groceries.
He's razzing a little harder here. Oh, there's Philip in an airplane. That's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. We got Sly, Iviga, Prophet, a lot of people. Pixar Animations, TJ Gamebox, Duty. I can't see them all. Hate Army, that being said, Marked One. Everyone's in here. King Sly T, Do Not Disturb. This.
Phil.
Read the sign on the doorknob.
Uh-oh.
Why did you go to my job? Phil, I've told you so many times that I don't want you visiting me while I'm working.
Well, how was I supposed to know you were at work?
You're home all day and you didn't notice I was gone?
Well, I don't know what you want me to do, Catherine. I'm not a mind reader. I'm a small-time guy.
I always do that.
When I was underage,
Proper,
I was
not
tossing
Prophet.
salad
Prophet is from Canada. Proper is
and
not.
pumping yogurt.
All right, hold on. Let's see the rooms. Virginity rocks. Virginity rocks. Great. We have some. That looks like Spirit, the animation style movie. I have seen that actually. and Skyrim poster. That checks out. And the Wolverine doll on the left. Okay.
Getting paid under the table by some guy.
I love DoorDash.
What is that? Cat, is there a horse in the house?
Oh, I see. I get the idea. They're split beds. Now I see. Okay. So this left side is Philip's bed. Okay, I got you. I got you now. So there's whales. I was wondering, what are the whales? Okay, but now I get it. So the Magic 8 Ball's made its way here. RGB alarm clock, which is amazing. Eat, Sleep RGB poster. Of course, you have a sweaty man up there. Randy Orton again.
House? I swear I heard a horse neighing.
I was crying, Phil.
Why were you crying,
no.
Catherine?
Well, it's because...
Wait, hold up for 1 second. Before you say anything else, I say we should ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Okay.
Magic 8 Ball. Is there a horse present?
What did it say?
It says yes, but I don't see a horse anywhere.
Phil, we haven't been intimate in years. That's another reason why I was crying.
No, that's a good one. Magic 8 Ball. Should I screw my wife?
What does it say?
Yes, please.
I think it glitched.
Oh, no.
Well, that's enough of the Magic 8 Ball.
Thank you for re-upping your membership.
You know
I
what?
appreciate that.
I'm going to clean.
Oh, shoot.
This ceiling fan has a little dust on it.
Where the hell is that horse? What the hell is... Where the hell is that horse? What the hell is going on?
Phil, I fell down.
How did you break the fan? Do you know how expensive it is to fix this? I'm gonna have to do a marathon stream.
I love how the bra is just a normal thing now. That's just the costume change for the show so far.
Also, I guess I'm gonna have to look for a professional ceiling fan fixer.
No. No.
How much is it going to be?
Oh my goodness, Catherine. It's going to be really expensive, but I'm going to make an appointment right now.
Uh-oh, guys. So sorry to pause it for no reason, but Kino, that's Triple P just said, "Where is Phil?" in DSP's chat. Great show. Your guest goes in your chat and says, where's the dude? Well, maybe he's watching this. He wanted to see Lechero's latest work.
Thank you for calling Tyrone's ceiling fan fixing.
Oh,
Can I
cool.
help you?
Hello, Tyrone. I
sounds
need my
cool.
ceiling fan fixed.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
My name is Philip Burnell.
Wait, did you say Philip Burnell?
That's right.
Give me 1 second, Paul.
How the hell does he know my middle name?
Paul.
Hello?
Bitch.
Mom? Hi?
You know your man is on the other line.
Tyrone, are you there, buddy?
Should I go over?
Hello?
Yeah, sure, come over.
Your mom is coming over?
No, Phil.
Philip, are you there?
I am present.
Okay, I'll be over in
I am present. Legendary callback. I am present. I am present.
Is coming over?
No, Phil.
Philip, are you there?
I am present.
Okay, I'll
Nice.
be over in 10 minutes.
That's very niche. That was an awesome one.
Today. I appreciate it.
Oh no! I saw her. It's kind of Sav up there in the top left. What the fuck? How could she? She was the one that stole the tire.
That wasn't a very good one. It kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie.
Catherine.
Oh, DSP projection right there. There you go. Big
Why
ups.
are you so happy
Lecheros?
all of a sudden?
Because the ceiling fan is getting fixed. Duh.
I wonder if that's Tyrone.
Oh, utterly insane. Mighty D, evil AJ right there, and Shinko Fleur.
Oh, hey there, Tyrone.
What's up, fool? Where the hell is Cat at?
She's in the kitchen.
What's up,
Okay,
fool?
because I might have to stay the night. Because this ceiling fan needs a lot of fixing, Philip. Oh, look, it's Jasper. Hey, Jasper Kitty.
How do you know my cat's name?
Oh no!
And I thought he had
jumped
panic
right
attacks when strangers were around. That's weird.
Me and Jasper Kitty go way back, Paul.
Can you take a look at the fan?
Yup, I see it. It looks like a broken ceiling fan.
Tyrone! Holy shit, you're here!
That's right, baby. And I'm staying the night to fix the ceiling fan.
You're letting Tyrone...
I love the zoom in on the face for effect. Watch.
I see it. It looks like a broken ceiling fan.
Tyrone! Holy shit, you're here!
That's right, baby. And I'm staying the night to fix the ceiling fan.
That's my favorite.
Letting Tyrone stay the night, Phil. You're the best husband ever.
He's right, Kat. We need this ceiling fan fixed pronto.
I'll be sleeping on your bed tonight, DSP. You can sleep on the couch down here.
Sounds good to me. No problem.
No problem. Oh, God.
Tyrone.
There's a weird noise coming from upstairs. It's probably Jasper.
Catherine, you bitch. Holy shit.
Oh.
Living it up in Renton. Never going out. Living it
Hell
up.
yeah.
Never going late. Living it up in Renton, but always pulling Hogan.
Oh, come on.
Strap in, LARPers. It's resurgence time.
Strap in, LARPers. It's resurgence time. All right, Philip is now 6 minutes late, and no mention of Philip in the chat at all. And the last message from Triple P, I call him Triple P, was where's Phil still? No one knows what's going on. Has he said anything on Twitter? That might be worth a shot. Let's see. Anything on Twitter? Check for you. My mic's quiet. Oh, it is kind of quiet. Huh? It's quieter than normal. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough. All right, hold on. Don't worry, I'll jack it up for you. All right, turning it up. Turning it up. Turning it up. All right, how about that? I don't know what happened. Maybe I accidentally turned it down. Nope. 2 hours ago, he said, tonight on Smark, guys, we'll see ya. And that's it. All right, anyways, let's go.
Derek is turning 22 on January 12th. He is a member of the DSP community, and he lives in Toronto, Canada. He enjoys wrestling. His favorite wrestler is Claudio Castagnoli from
who
AEW.
doesn't love him? Oh, Claudio, hell yeah.
He also supports the Raptors basketball team.
Hold on.
He loves
Let me see what's on that desk.
He also supports...
We have some tweets on the wall. As pretty as ever, Roxy, Toronto Raptors. We have some lotion, sock, tissues, and Claudio. Okay, cool.
Supports the Raptors wrestler is Claudio.
And his right arm is obviously jacked. That goes without saying.
From AEW.
That goes without saying.
He also supports the Raptors basketball team. He loves Pokemon and Power Rangers. Today, we will watch Derek go on a birthday adventure.
Yes, it's my birthday today, and I am really excited. Oh my God!
Okay, you know what I think
Trader Joe's Tacos poster
is live streaming.
Oh yeah, that's the tweet where he kind of convinced someone they're getting fatter, and Roxy Diamond, this lady, Roxy Diamond, God rest her soul, said, "No, I am getting fatter. It's factually factually getting fatter. You dumb fuck. The doctor pointed it out."
Ha ha.
I will type hello, Phil.
Oh, hey there, Derek.
Oh.
How about we meet up for your birthday?
Oh my God.
This is cool.
The famous DSP wants me to go over his house for my...
Oh, I don't know if she died, actually. I know one of them died, but I'm not sure that's the one that actually died. So, apologies. Not to send anyone into panic. I apologize.
Birthday.
Yeah! Let's go! Okay, so Triple P just said late, gay, muted. That's it. And we are still not even on the slideshow for DSP, and not a single word from him in the chat either. All right, wonder what's going on. Could be a drama-filled night. All right, slideshow started. So it's definitely going to happen, I guess. Okay, big ups, John.
Thanks, mister. I'm going with my best friend.
Bye-bye, Mr. Derek. Please try to refrain from excessive masturbating.
It's always a good idea.
I'm coming.
Hold on, let me mute it. I got to play here. Out of here.
Derek, you're here.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Derek. Do you remember the time I called Jasper Derek? Let's go watch it upstairs in my streaming room.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm in your
This must be a dream
office,
sequence, right?
Phil.
Oh my God. He walked away with it. He came back. Derek loves these toys. Derek loves any. Derek. Jasper loves the toy. Not Derek. Derek, Jasper loves any ribbon toy. Jasper loves any
I definitely remember that. That was pretty funny. That was during a Disney Dreamlight Valley stream.
Derek, let's go to a Chinese restaurant.
Okay. This must be a dream sequence.
Phil takes Derek to a Chinese restaurant, and they eat delicious dim sum.
This is some delicious dim sum.
You're right, Phil. This dim sum is flavorful.
Then Phil surprises him with a big birthday cake.
Oh, that's cool.
Derek invites his friends, Lil Shake and Bake, Blastoise 91, Roby Petzos, Only Iced Coffee, Cheetah Man, Slayer, and Jade. They all eat, and have fun for the rest.
Yeah, so you remade the birthday video. That's very interesting. It's like a better, more interactive version of it. So, I mean, whoever made that birthday video must be loving this. Yeah, there you go, remastering, reimagining.
Rest of the night.
Oh my God, a birthday party with all my friends? This is great. Thank you, Phil.
Oh, Philip's getting in his cool guy voice today. What's up, everyone? What's up? Oh, we've got pics for you tonight. Oh, that's what he was doing. He had to get the pictures ready. Oh, Phil's live now? No, he's got the slideshow, not on. What is Kylo's name? I will shout those out not shout him out, but show you those as well if he says anything interesting. What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? And I'll show it if it is. Screen name, you know what I mean? Screen name, not like, I don't see any Steves. Anyways, let's keep, we still got to finish this.
Derek had the best birthday ever.
Living it up in Renton. Never going out. Living it up. Never good late. Living it up in Renton. But always pulling Hogan. Scrap in LARPers. It's resurgence time.
Oh, big ups Father Time for providing the music here. Big ups.
Scrap in LARPers. It's resurgence time.
Hell yeah.
Lechero's Familia. DSP.
A truth seeker. Okay, truth seekers. I got it.
I need more money.
And I can't seem to get this momentum going.
Tyrone.
There goes that horse again. It's so weird.
Catherine, you bitch. Holy shit.
Catch you know, I'm trying. I have bugged testosterone mechanics. I'm just a small-time guy. I'm just a rink-a-dink guy. And I can't seem to get this momentum going. Here, right here, Kat. It's me, Philip Paul Burnell.
I have no idea who that guy is.
Catherine, you. Oh!
Wait, what did it say? Don't you have ED? Nice. I never got that one in my 8-ball.
I wonder if that's Tyrone.
Big up. All right, they're starting. All right, they are starting. Big ups, Lechero. There's 1 minute left. If there's anything there after that, I will definitely go to it. But if it's just fade out, I think we'll go to this. Big ups Lechero, by the way. Amazing work. Amazing work. We have the audio fixed today.
Snap! What's up, everyone? It's time for another episode of Smart Guys broadcasting live here on YouTube and Kick. It's episode 5. That's right. It's the Royal Rumble recap and the Raw Fallout. I'm DSP, and with me, as always, is PPP. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing good on this edition of the Benoit Boys. We're dedicating it tonight to Chris Benoit, the greatest wrestler of all time in memory of Benoit tonight. Let's go!
All right.
Let's go!
Let's go. There shouldn't be any freaking echo. Please tell me there is no echo on the mic this week.
It's going to be echoing brutally, Phil.
Big ups Copeside Phil says off to a great start, late as always. Yeah, he had to take pictures of the fucking. I bet he had to take pictures of the freezer. Legitimately, that's why he was late. Neo XLT in the house is It Time Coom. When Derek shows up, it's always It Time Coom. And Big and Really Stinky in the house says DSP just staring at his go live button, thinking about how he's about to be roasted for 2 hours straight. That's a dark thought. Big ups, everybody.
There's no thumbnail.
I know, yeah, good point.
We're late.
Good fucking point. Where's the neck pain?
We're muted. It's bad. The audio's scuffed.
Actually, the thumbnail thing is an ongoing thing with YouTube, and I have no clue what causes it. Sometimes you upload a thumbnail to a streamer video ahead of time, and it just disappears. And you'll, like, re-upload it, and it'll disappear
true,
again.
Darth.
So I don't know. I know.
A likely story, Phil.
Yeah, I've never seen any issues with thumbnails.
When you tell as many lies as Phil, how can we trust you with something even like that, Phil?
Welcome to the Smart Guys land of lies, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, a million a minute.
No. He's telling you that you lie. That's what he's saying that joke for. It's not about Smart Guys being a lying show. It's you.
Welcome to the Smart Guys land of lies, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, a million a minute. And you know what?
Nailed it. A million a minute.
Tonight, we might not even need an official Grill Phil segment because I almost was injured irrevocably and unable to perform tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I hurt my neck overnight. I don't know what happened. I was watching Monday Night Raw last night, and there were so many technical issues on the show. I just kept wrenching my neck in disapproval. And I managed to pinch a disc in my neck, and I actually have some pretty bad pain in my neck tonight.
Do I need this violins?
Leave, Phil?
Well, here's the thing. Like, normally that would work, but usually that only works for muscle pain. This is a nerve pinch, so usually that shit doesn't work that bad. If it gets really bad, I will take something. I haven't taken anything today, so
it must not be that fucking bad then, huh?
Speculating that this is caused by your drinking problem. They're saying that you have some sort of fucking nerve condition from drinking so much, Phil.
Absolutely. I mean, as you see, every day I just break into spasms on stream wildly because I have no control over my body or my senses.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Hopes I feel in the house. I hear getting money can help with neck pain. It really can. And NW News says Phil's going down on the mic stands. Phil's been going down on the mic stands. Okay, yeah, he really gets in there deep. That's important. Big ups, everybody.
Have you put down the bottle, or is it full-blown alcoholism, Phil, or what?
It's somewhere in the middle. It's tempered. It's under control. Every once in a while, I have a drink with my wife, sometimes by myself. It all depends. Usually it's under control.
Shitter, don't you, Phil? You drink the whole bottle in one go. You're a heavyweight champ, aren't you, Phil?
Well, when I had to go back to watching pro wrestling, I had to do something to ease the pain of watching it.
You know what? That makes sense, Phil. No wonder you're having all these nerve problems, buddy. It's neuropathy. That's right. You have alcoholic-induced neuropathy, Phil. That's brutal, buddy.
That's totally not. That's not Ethan Ralph we're talking about, right? That's
he's talking about
you. Rehab in Mexico. Imagine going to Mexican.
Philip, he's making fun of your drinking, not Ethan Ralph's drinking.
Rehab, buddy. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, one thing I never asked you about. Is it true that you have gout, or what's the deal?
No, it is
true.
true.
100% it is true, and I didn't know this. It runs
yes, that's true.
My family, but no one talks about it until
shit.
someone
What am I doing?
actually...
Why am I watching DSP Reacts? Am I fucking bad? I suck. Oh, Phil, what the fuck am I doing? I'll get you there. We'll get right back to where it was, I promise. God damn it, I suck.
condition, Phil, or what?
I have to drink cherry. Like you'll see today. That's right. Crystals build up.
Oh my God!
Runs in my family, but
we get the full explanation.
I never asked you about.
Here we go.
Is it true that you have gout?
Here we go.
Or what's
Right back.
Oh, 100%. It is true. And I didn't know this. It runs in my family, but no one talks about it until someone actually says something, right? So I do. I full blown. If I eat too much red meat, if I eat too much shellfish, if I eat too many like overly fatty foods, and then if I drink a lot on top of it, it exacerbates it. But what happens is these acid crystals build up in my joints. Usually it's my foot.
Got the gout walk.
It's excruciating pain, like monstrous swelling. And you can't walk on it because when you do, it's like someone is stabbing you in the foot. So like repeatedly, it's some of the worst pain I've ever had in my life. So I had to change my whole lifestyle. Like you'll see today. That's right, folks. Today we have the picks that you requested and paid for last week. He's looking inside of my refrigerator, and you're going to see one of the things I have to do is like I adjusted my diet. There's like little to no red meat. I have to drink cherry juice, tart cherry juice regularly to reduce this acid.
What's our rewards every fucking week? Big up Shiny Teeth says anything to avoid the get a job sign. I don't think he's scared of that, Shiny Teeth, honestly. That's an easy debunk, or not debunk. Easy thing to get rid of it.
It's
like, yeah, look at this loser, and then move on. We need to hit harder than that.
But you know what? To be honest, it was kind of a wake-up call because it was about 10 years ago when I first was diagnosed with it. And I was like, dude, I'm only in my 30s and I'm having these kind of crazy problems. I got to change my lifestyle. And that's actually when I started to make good life changes.
Is there no hope for remission or recovery from this condition, Phil, or what?
It cannot be permanently cured. You just have to watch your diet for your whole life.
It's terminal.
And what happened was when I found out that I had it, I reached out to my family members and come to find out my aunt had it her whole life and hadn't told anyone.
It's the disease of kings, and it's a royal lineage, the Burnell line.
He's going to go to hospice for
this. You have it, Phil.
It just makes sense. Exactly.
It makes sense. Oh, buddy. So what's the status on this rum cake, Phil? Like, is it going to have to go in the trash? You had to put a gun to the cake's head.
We've got some big updates on the rum cake. All right. So first of all, after last week, we did have kind of a reinvigoration. We did have a big onpouring of support. There were a few days there where I actually hit multiple goals. All right. So as of tonight, yesterday? I'm at 93 out of 100 of my cumulative goals that I'm trying to hit to do this marathon and eat this rum cake. The rum cake was shipped today. I just received confirmation no more than an hour ago saying that it's on its way via UPS, and it's coming tomorrow afternoon. I have to make room in my refrigerator for it.
United UPS.
It's in the last 3 to 5 days. So as long as we hit this goal, the next 3 to 5 days, we should be good on the rum cake. It should be good. And we got that momentum going.
What about yesterday?
I hit my goal earlier today.
What about yesterday?
Hopefully we'll hit it.
People were telling me that your goal is imaginary. Yes. And it's arbitrary. What do you think of that, Phil?
Imaginary and arbitrary at the same time.
It's an arbitrary and imaginary goal, Phil.
What do you think about
that?
How
do you feel about it?
Well, imaginary, I mean, that's kind of, you must have really imagined a lot of hours of me begging to get it. I mean,
no, the begging was real, but was the goal?
Yeah.
The goal is very much real, as much as people would like to cope and say, oh, he made up a tip and that didn't really come in and this didn't really happen.
Okay.
The goals legit are real. The way I've set it up is that there's no more streak. So it's not like, oh, the streak will end if I don't hit a goal on a stream, but it's cumulative instead. If we hit a goal, we add it to our tally. When we hit those milestones, we do rewards. So it's good because it's not like people feel, we didn't hit the goal today and now the streak is over. We got to start it all over, and then they feel deflated. Instead, it's kind of like, all right, yeah.
When the goal isn't hit 2 streams in a row, we had a complete breakdown today for the entire pre-stream. That's what happens. But yes, we don't worry about the goals as much anymore.
On a slow stream, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, you don't want to have a million slow streams because you want to hit these goals and have these rewards. But they're not imaginary. They're real, and we're hitting them. It's actually...
No, they're real. What about the marathon? Is it happening, or did these pieces of shit not pay up, Phil?
I want to do it Friday, but like I said, we're at 90.
Because your audience pieces of shit.
3 out of 100 goals. So can I hit 7 goals between right now and Friday, I guess we'll see. You know, I am here all day tomorrow, all day Thursday. We can hit more than one goal during a particular stream. It's possible. We'll see how tonight goes because I've actually started counting my half of what we make on this show. I still count towards my goals too.
Okay.
That way it's not.
And remember, you called someone a literal regard when they suggested that, and then he deleted that YouTube comment.
Way too generous, sire. You shouldn't do that.
Well,
That's
I don't.
outrageous. Were they complaining? They are insolent?
Well,
saying this should count towards the goals?
Not that they were complaining per se. There were some people who were getting, the vocal minority. A few people who were kind of loud in chat about, oh, you had a good night last night. Why didn't you count it?
We're just detractor trolls, King Philip. The real fans should want to support you and see you make more money. And they know that this shouldn't count towards the goal.
Well,
I can't believe that they were being insolent and disrespectful like this.
The way I see it is, if this show does well, I benefit, you benefit, we both work. It both works for both of us, right? It's a good thing.
Yeah. Both works for both of us.
We have been doing well, let's be honest. Out of these shows we did in the last month, we're getting views, we're getting support. So as long as half of what we make is what would have been one of my goals, I think I'll count it. It makes sense. It gets us to our rewards faster. I like doing the rewards. Like, are you kidding me? I want to do this marathon.
Do they retroactively count towards the goal now?
Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. No, never. We can't do that.
We did 4 episodes, Phil, that apparently didn't count.
There's no way. No. You have to start.
Right, bad start, boys.
Now.
Better pick it up.
If we apply those, then we might get the rum cake in the marathon.
Listen,
just saying. Maybe
we're gonna get
for them to retroactively count towards the goal.
We're gonna get the rum cake in the marathon regardless. It's just a matter of when. It's that level of enthusiasm that you show for the content. And I actually started this rule right after Smark Guys last week because we had a really good week last week, and I said, let's start it now. So we counted that. And
now have a good week. Let's get some subs.
That's right.
Support, damn it, for the king.
Let's get some support.
We're certainly going to get to the wrestling discussion really, really soon. But first, Phil, I heard that you were shaking your ass this week for money.
Oh, I was.
Chicken dance? Can we get the chicken dance? Big ups, Lyrical Thesis. Trying to press you. Lyrical Thesis. Hope it turned out all right.
I was.
Sure, were you actually shaking your ass like a stripper for
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was twerking all over the office.
Yes.
I had my new camera following me all around, and I had and I'm thinking about converting this boom arm mic into maybe like a stripper pole or something.
Phil, will you twerk for us even with your bad back, Phil? Will you shake it?
Listen. The king does not do performative works for free. You understand? The king must have his...
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You do it for Triple P for free. You done it the last 2 weeks.
Offers Phil.
How much do we need to see Phil shake his ass tonight? Because apparently this is the new thing, is twerking with the king.
Wow.
Twerking with the king. And then also, we didn't even get the underwear check. Phil, can we get the underwear check?
All of these jokes have run their course. We need some new material. Big ups, Harleywood. Watching Phil while high is an absolute trip. Good God, I can barely follow this man. Big ups, Harleywood.
What I'm wearing tonight?
Graduated the same year as me. You'd be surprised to know, Harleywood. 2018.
Oh, yeah. Let's get the Rick Rude music playing. Ooh, it's the model Dark Side Phil. Easy,
Oh, my God, dude.
Ooh, let's get the outline just a little lower, sire. Oh!
No, you got to pay for more. You got to pay for more.
Guys, come on. Let's get some fucking support so Phil shows the full Monty.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. We're trying. People say that the tagline of the casino is, it's as gay as it gets. Nobody outgays the casino. But we're trying here at Smark.
We're pushing the boundaries of what can be on YouTube. That's for sure. Let me tell you.
Pushing the boundaries of homoerotic partnership. I'm telling you, Phil. We really are on this show. I think tonight, guys, if we hit the goal, we got to do the chicken dance, everybody. We got to hit.
All right, so there you go. That's what his called shot is, the chicken dance. I mean, interesting to me, but there we go. Big ups NW News says, see, I was right. Pole dancing the mic stands. There we go. Lyrical Thief says, when your girl has to jump in that, it's an L.
the chicken dance and the YMCA dance.
Wow. We already
all
did
the
the
different
dancing, I
dances
mean,
because apparently
I'm ready for
Phil
something
is now
else.
an exotic dancer.
Yes.
This is the new arc for Phil.
I have all these outfits that I change into and I dance around. The vest was the test case for that, but as you can see, you know, I've been trying on gunner glasses. I've been trying on hats for years, and apparently it works. So, you know, you got to do what works.
To the hats and the fucking gunner glasses.
In truth,
You got rid of it all.
in truth, it was just like the vest thing was silly. It was just something that happened out of nowhere. It wasn't ever planned or anything.
This vest is a symbol. We can do anything if we work together and try to reach our goals, whatever the fuck that speech was. Remember
People we was watching a video. I had the vest on like a decade ago. I actually found the vest in my house. It was kind of like this weird organic thing, right? But it kind of got overblown. Like, do I really need to be putting this shit on every stream? And you know, it got to the point where when I'm doing a stream, I'm doing it because I want to have a good time with my audience. I want to have some conversation. I want to talk about topics.
You're doing it for money.
Yes.
Well, that's the good thing about it is that if you do a good job, you can do it for money. You understand? But I do it for free, and then I make a living doing it because I do such a good job. That's how it works.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, that makes
of
sense.
course,
But after years of doing all these things, it was funny. My joke was always, it's funny because if you go to Twitch, you'll see a bunch of girls taking all their clothes off. But you could come to YouTube and see a dude like me put all his clothes on.
Yeah, they want
great joke. Good
clothes
callback.
on. They want you to put more vests on. At one time, would you get like 9 vests on at once or something? Fucking
I have something like 9 or 10 vests in the closet. You know, I had multiple different glasses and things I was going through over the years there.
There's a lot of stuff in the closet.
But in truth, last year, I kind of like, it just kind of got phased out. Like, we started doing different rewards instead of putting on clothes and shit. And
This is what I think. Every $100, Phil should undo a button on his shirt.
Wow.
How many buttons do you have, sire? Like,
I have 87 buttons. 87. So we'll have to go through 87.
Let's get $100 tip right now for Phil to undo the first button. Who's got the $100 tip for Phil to unbutton the first button on that shirt?
Wow.
Phil's too sexy for his shirt. Too sexy for his shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Okay.
Let's get that window bomb. They don't.
This is a bad idea. This was officially a bad idea. Unless we get some severe uptick in entertainment.
They don't have it.
I know. I'm gonna be
broken here, Phil.
I'm gonna be honest, all right? You don't know because you haven't been around recently. The last couple of days, the kick audience has been very, very dry. Let me tell you.
Daddy, Kick Chat's being slow. Can you talk to him? Yeah, Kick Chat. They've been so mean to me, Daddy.
Haven't even been donating one fucking sub. I didn't even bother opening them up today. Let me open them up.
And you know what? Here's why I'm upset. When you open it up, you're gonna see something really cool. We added a Smark Guys emote to the Kick Chat. That's an animation of Smark Guys, right? So we add this cool animation that they can now use in the chat when we're doing the show. And you're telling me that no one can drop any subs for the show?
I see Don Stelter's like, we dropped some 20 sub bombs a couple days ago, but what have you done lately?
That's right.
Like, what did you do today? And what did you
a big goose egg. 0. There was nothing earlier today.
Yeah. Tell him, Dad. You get him, Daddy. Tell him. They're not doing anything for me. Jay Wusso in the house says he has a vest with 276 hanging from the rafters. Yeah, if he had that sort of system, he would. Absolutely. Best time of his life. The vest streak. NWO News says 1 pair of socks, 8 pair of glasses, never leaves his house. Sounds good to me, dude. Big ups, NWO News. And Butterlord says, for good news, the hat should arrive on Thursday. All right, I'll check it on Friday. Big ups, Butterlord.
Dag, buddy, you fucking bum. Gunspelter. Where are the fucking subs at, bud? Let's go. Subs, let's go. Holy. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Herbert West. I have a good point. Listen, if you guys don't start supporting on the kick side, we're going to shut it down. There'll be no more kick. Then what will you do?
We'll have technical difficulties like Raw. all of a sudden the feebles start to stutter and cut out right in the middle of the show.
Jerry,
Great call. Right, great reference, King.
Dude goes PPP on poor and homeless. Don't yell at me. That gives the greatest incentive to give. Are you fucking kidding me? The poorer you are, you should give all. It's like in the parable there in the Bible of the widow and the rich man.
SPM.
The widow who gave all that she had, her contribution was worth more than the rich man who, though he gave more,
there you go.
The poor, the disabled give all. So give all.
Does it matter?
Go.
Does it matter if Mr. Beast starts giving stuff out to charity? No, that guy's filthy fucking rich. It doesn't mean anything. No. It's like he could fart out that money.
Exactly. So for those of you who are poorer off, you have more to contribute to us than anyone else, and it means more.
That's right.
It means more. When I spend it on decorative title belts, or Phil spends it on WWE champions, or I gamble on football games, you know it's going to a good place.
Listen,
you know.
I dropped some money on a bottle of single malt Scotch whiskey, but that is for the marathon. We're going to have it together. Do you understand? Like, that's how it works.
Phil's going to be drinking only the finest. All right, let's have a look at this fridge or freezer, and then we'll get into wrestling.
Yeah, let's do
horrible, worst one ever. Let's get to the freezer.
Let's do that, and then we'll do, because there are some contributions. We'll shout those out, and then we'll get into the wrestling.
I didn't think we were getting any contributions.
There was a couple super chats. I do have a couple tips that came in, so let's get into the fridge first. So let's see here. What do you want? Okay, what do we want to do first? Do we want to do the fridge or do we want to do the freezer first? What do we want to look at first?
All right, can you make one decision yourself?
Freezer first. Okay, so freezer, pick one. You have these on your end, better quality.
Yes.
So you can see them better. For everyone on stream, this is the best I can do and blow it up for stream here, okay?
Okay, Phil, what are these shitty, containers? Are these, frozen microwave meals?
All right, so that's frozen microwave shit on the bottom. Triple P is right about that. Not much here. Not much we could even see. This is a worthless picture. A picture that shows you nothing. Okay, cool.
Bottom there?
Oh, no. Don't call them shitty. Because what you're seeing right there are gourmet frozen ramen. Not salty whatsoever.
Gourmet frozen ramen.
These are low fat, low sodium, but full of flavor. Actual vegetables, white meat chicken, delicious broth. And all you got to do is add some water, toss them in the microwave.
Not salty. Yeah, definitely no sodium. Negative sodium in that.
It's a delicious snacker meal.
You lose your body loses sodium.
Oh, wait, because it looks like if we just remove those two frozen ramen, the rum cake could fit in right there.
That is a stack of 6 frozen ramen, 3 on each side. That fills that entire side of the freezer up. And what I'm holding there is a tray of ice that goes on top of it. And that is 100% filling to the top of that side of the freezer right there.
How about you take out and eat the ramen?
Well, I could, but I can't eat 6 at once. I will. That's the intention.
Are you
eat them slowly.
Phil, you can suck it back. Come on, Phil.
That is top quality ramen straight out of the fridge at Costco. I can't be eating 6 of them.
The premium gourmet ramen. Phil's such...
Chance had a cat comment there. Didn't go there, of course. War Dog Leader in the house says this needs to pick up. This is cringe as hell. Yes, that's true.
You fucking Mark. Holy shit. No, it's gourmet. I swear to God. Okay. Then we have, it looks like a frozen pizza.
That's correct. That is
a top left.
A frozen margarita pizza, also from my Costco trip that I told you about. It's pretty good. It actually came in a pack of 2, and we did eat one of those already. So this is the second one. We haven't gotten around to eating it yet, and it's pretty good. It's a little bit too much cheese, I think, for me, but it still tastes pretty good.
He didn't ask for a fucking review.
That's what's left. There were 2 in there. That's the one that's left in there.
Right, and then behind that, is that a Hungry Man? It appears to be a hungry
banquet meal. Is that a banquet meal? Shoutouts to Wings and his banquet meals. Grimner says profuse nodding, arm throwing, definitely in pain. Absolutely, we hit the goal though. That helps all pain.
Man, is that not the blue and yellow packaging of a Hungry Man
Come on,
frozen
banquet
dinner?
meal?
No, that is actually a different frozen pizza that we had previous that we hadn't eaten yet.
How many frozen pizzas are in there? I thought you said we're getting the healthy shit. I got nothing against frozen pizzas, but I'm just saying this comes from a gentleman that said, remember, they eat healthy now. Wait till you see this. I'm seeing it.
So that's a different frozen pizza. We have them. Sometimes we have them as like a night snack before we go to bed, or if we have a day off, we have it during the day or something.
Philip, night snack of frozen pizza? Come on, you can't be doing this. That's a snack of frozen pizza? Triple P, please call this out.
A different frozen pizza that we had previous that we had.
Please.
So that's a different frozen pizza. We have them. Sometimes we have them as like a night snack before we go to bed, or if we have a day off, we have it during the day or something like that. That's just a different kind.
This is the signature healthy eating of Dark Side.
Yes. That's right.
The healthy arc, the frozen pizzas.
Yes.
Only the best of frozen pizzas, let me tell you. These are not Red Baron. These are not the Tombstone. This is the good stuff, all right? It's ridiculous.
Only the best for your midnight snacks.
They're pointing at chat. Pizza is a snack now?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, it might be a snack for me. But, you know, like, this is supposedly the healthy Burnell household.
Yes.
Well, you don't eat the whole thing. You have a piece or two, and then you save the rest, and then you warm it up later.
What do you mean?
Right. I think Philip just realized he said something stupid, and now he's trying to walk it back.
Save the rest.
Put it into like a Tupperware container. You put it in your refrigerator, and you can
who's putting pizza in a Tupperware?
Warm it up another day for a snack and a different meal.
Reheat frozen pizza?
Come on, man.
Of course you do.
All right.
Who's putting pizza in Tupperware, you know? That's a job for plastic wrap if you're going to keep it. But I'm not keeping frozen pizza, I'll tell you that. If I got 2 pieces left over, I'm just kicking it back. But that being said, I'm not having that for a late night snack either.
Let's see what else do we got. Are those pretzels or is that bread?
Actually, one of those things is a frozen focaccia bread that my wife saw. We were at Trader Joe's, and she wanted to try a focaccia bread, so we froze it. We haven't eaten it yet. We're going to eat that with like a dinner at some point. We're going to thaw it out and eat. And then there's a bunch of bags there. We were trying some kind of like it was supposed to be low-fat fried rice at Costco as well. So it's like a shrimp fried rice.
Yeah,
and we have like a whole bunch of them there. We haven't eaten any yet. It was like a 6-pack. So it's like 6 of them there. Behind there, that big red packaging you're seeing are some breakfast burritos that we have sometimes for breakfast because we alternate.
Okay, so remember this healthy eating, Philip? I mean, I think Gout would be pretty happy with this freezer setup, don't you think? I think this Gout Lord is loving what they're seeing here.
You see, there's a bagel there, too, a frozen bagel. So sometimes we'll have a bagel. Sometimes we'll have toast. Sometimes we'll have a breakfast burrito for breakfast. So it's pretty, as you can see, it's pretty stacked in there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you could make room for this rum cake, Phil. Like
this is to the top. To the top.
No.
The drawer will barely close. It's so full. It's so full.
Have you considered investing in a deep freeze, Phil?
Oh, you mean like one of those external ones, like you put it in your garage or whatever, like a separate? We haven't yet, but here's the thing. We recently did actually from top to bottom clean out our garage. We actually hauled away a whole bunch of junk, so we have room. That perhaps could be an investment that we make, because when we do these Costco hauls, we can load that sucker up, and then we'd have room in this.
I was talking to Steve today. It was like you could acquire one for like $300, and then this wouldn't even be an issue.
That is a fair enough point. It's something to think about. We actually didn't have the room until recently, and now we would have room in our garage for it. So might think about that. That's a good one.
All right, this is the freezer.
Well, that was the first pick of the freezer. Did you see the second pick of the freezer? Hold.
Big ups, War Dog Leader says because he totally didn't take stuff out. Yeah, you know, this is not. This is all the doctored photos as they can be, not like the actual pictures, because Philip doesn't have the skills for that. But we're making sure the shit in there is looking good. But somehow Triple P still found the pizzas, which I didn't even see. But Triple P spotted those. He's got the eyes of a hawk for that pizza. Paulette Burrow says, you do the Lord's work making this prick entertaining, but this is beyond even your capabilities. Yeah, you're right, Paulette Burrow. But at least we got the freezer. We're picking up here with the freezer. I feel like the hype is building here. Woodnock says he's so full of scat that ramen has more sodium than Shin dry ramen. Well, scat means shit in this case. Big ups, Woodnocks. And yes, I agree. It has no salty at all.
Hold on.
Oh wait.
This is the upper freezer. All right, this is the top.
Okay, first thing I see. French fries and 2 pizzas. Man, this guy is healthy. Holy shit. This guy's extremely healthy. Look at that hand. That looks like an 80-year-old's hand. Doesn't it? Look at this. Oh my God. Doesn't look that bad. Just scared me at first. Looks weird.
Top shelf of the freezer.
Bro, there's room in there for the rum cake. By
yes,
the way,
there is.
What's going on with your hand here, Phil?
Yes.
My hand? It's very hairy. I have a very hairy hand. That is my hand.
Well,
See, that's the ring?
It's like wrinkled as fuck. Like, what's going on?
I'm old. I'm old. I'm in my 40s.
Old. He's old and fucking whoa, it's like this.
I didn't get making fun of his age. Smitty Woodman Jensen says, who allowed the two sped kids access to a show? Well, the internet's a wild place, Smitty. There we go. So calling him old.
Withered fucking hand. Holy.
No, that's the right finger. That's his. Okay, so that's his left hand, guys. It is on the right finger. It's the right finger. Right? His thumb is not shown here. Okay.
Fuck, Phil.
I substituted the hand of Ebenezer Scrooge for the picture.
These strange fingers that you've got there, Phil. Holy fuck, and you're missing a finger.
That's right.
It looks like there's no thumb there, Phil.
You've caught me at my weakest moments, exposing my real hand before I add the prosthetics for stream.
Oh, great joke. We're killing it, man. Soapside Phil says, Mr. Healthy's freezer is full of frozen junk. And yes, I hope Triple P calls out these French fries. Frozen French fries. Again, nothing against frozen French fries. But if we literally just said, wait till you see how healthy we are now, I shouldn't be seeing any fucking French fries.
Okay, so we got French fries.
Yes.
Like, what are there hamburgers over there, Phil?
Those. Oh, no.
Yeah,
those are not hamburgers. Absolutely not. We would not have standard hamburgers in this house. We have bison burgers.
Okay,
that's what
so
those
yes,
are. Bison
hamburgers.
meat burgers. And let me tell you, if you've never had a bison burger before, you're missing out. Full of flavor, almost no fat. They are incredibly lean, but they are so juicy and delicious.
Okay,
you've got to
so
try a bison
burgers,
burger
yes.
if you've never had one before.
Okay, so they are burgers, maybe a little less fat than normal other kinds, but yeah, they're burgers. Another great thing for gout, by the way. Mickey Thor in the house says, cat eats entire pizza as night snack confirmed. I mean, I don't know what percentage both of them get, but literally a snack pizza. That's wild, man. Snack pizza. That's going to show up in some King of the Ring songs now. Snack pizzas. I mean, come on.
They're amazing.
How much did those cost, Phil?
A pack of 4 bison burgers costs around $12, I want to say. They're pretty expensive, yeah.
$12, Phil. I know, Phil. It seems like you're being a mark, Phil. Seems like you're getting scammed, Phil, with the bison burgers.
Oh, listen,
buddy.
you can say that now, but you probably never had one. If you had a bison burger, you would know the difference. They are so good.
All right, you got the bison burgers. What else do we got in here? It looks like frozen fruit.
Yeah, there's some frozen fruit in there. There's some bread. That's like a roll right there.
Yeah, frozen fruit. That's been in there for years.
Next to the fries and, various things. Some meals.
Why have you frozen this roll?
Oh, to save it for later. Because when you buy them, they come in like a pack of 6. I'm not going to eat 6 within like a day, and they get moldy if you don't. So you leave 2 out, you freeze the rest, you take them out and thaw them out when you want to eat them later. That way they don't go bad right away.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's plenty of room for a cake there. Just push those fries back. Just endless lying to his fans, but you know how that goes.
Okay.
There you go.
And then looks like more frozen pizzas, or what are those? Some sort of like.
Those are probably for my wife. Those are probably like, quick lean cuisines or something. If she gets home from work or she wants to eat something fast, or if it's like at night, before she goes to bed, she just wants to eat something light instead of something heavy with cheese and shit.
Okay, it's like a frozen rice, I think.
Exactly, yeah, like a rice dish, exactly. Some of them are like fish too, like, light stuff. Okay. That's what's up there. So, but that's the top shelf, and that also, like right now, is jam-packed. Actually, in reality, it doesn't always look like this. Like I said, the timing of the rum cake, couldn't have been worse because the freezer's full. There's no room.
It's clearly
Costco's food storage is a complete mystery. This thing is, as soon as I get food, I just eat it. I don't actually store it whatsoever.
If Paco Basiti in the house says pizza is bad for gout too. I know I have it and eat them anyway and suffer. Paco Basiti, gout sufferer, big ups. Best of luck, brother. Stay away from the pizza, brother.
I eat it, and that's the way it goes, and then it ends up here.
In reality, I used to be like that too. When I was young, when I was single, All right, and I started as a YouTuber. That was exactly my lifestyle. Whatever I had, I ate right away, or I ate fast food like every day. So I get it. But now that I'm older, you got a family, you got to do this. You got a store. You have to have these things, different ingredients. You know, like what you didn't see. There's meat and stuff in there too. There's like some frozen chicken. There's actually leftover ham from Christmas. We got a big Christmas ham. We only cooked half of it. The other half is like in there frozen. So one day we'll thaw it out and we'll have like a big dinner of it. You know, so that's what I mean. You save the stuff up, and that way you're not always constantly running out the door. To have to buy more and more.
How does Christmas go at the Casa del Bernal, at the mansion?
We had a big meal. We had a big Christmas ham. I cut it in half. We cooked half. The other half we froze. Man, we had a lot. We had regular mashed potatoes. We had sweet potato mashed potatoes. We had, I think, was it green beans or sweet corn? It was either green beans or sweet.
Triple P is now digging for some gold dust. We'll see if we get any.
Corn. I get confused because we like both. We had like cranberry sauce. We had like a stuffing. We had like massive amounts of food, and we saved it. We had leftovers for like another 2 days, so we didn't have to cook for like 3 days straight.
Okay, wow. What'd you get? You get any good Christmas presents this year, Phil?
The best present I get is to have a whole day with my wife and not have to worry about work or noise.
So I heard. Apparently, you're not doing Valentine's Day this year?
We're not doing it on Valentine's Day because we sat down to look and say, gee, do we want to do something for Valentine's? It's a Friday, and we're like, out here, like every restaurant is super busy, especially it's Valentine's Day and Friday. It's like, oh, God. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to plan a day off for ourselves later in the month after Valentine's is over, so that way you don't have all that extra busy bullshit.
But isn't Valentine's Day on a Friday for everyone, though? It's not just you.
Of course.
But you have like organized it a couple weeks in advance?
Well, we could have, but we just.
But I don't give a shit enough. That's the answer. I don't give a fuck. So that's why I don't do that. Thanks, Triple P, for the question.
Don't like going out on the busier days either. Like we would prefer, if we're gonna have a day together, we'd like to have it on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. That way we can go out. We can just not be inundated with a zillion people. Go into a store, feel like you're cramped in a can of sardines with other people. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be honest. COVID sucked. But man, when COVID happened and there weren't a lot of fucking people out all the time and people had social distancing and shit, that was good. Like, wow, I'm not getting sick. People aren't being disgusting and up in my fucking face constantly. I enjoyed that time.
You actually enjoyed COVID. It fed into your hermetic lifestyle.
Correct. Yes. That's correct. Yeah.
Hermetic lifestyle is the right way to say it, too. People in a restaurant means everyone's up in my shit. But remember, he doesn't have anxiety either. Big Ups Keel says, no, it's healthy food, even though it's processed, dumb fuck. Yeah. War Dog Leader says, wait, he said multiple times that Cat makes them. What exactly were you talking about in that reference, War Dog Leader? Big Ups Bill Brasky says, he eats crap, Cat doesn't cook, no way in hell. I agree with you. More and more we're seeing that there was no, like, things to cook with in that freezer. It was all Costco shit you just heat up. You know what I mean? Oh, the breakfast burritos. He has said that Cat makes them, but he has also talked about the frozen ones he makes when she can't make them. And Splody Jesus says, I'm starting to understand how Cat ballooned out. And yeah, it's pretty fucking clear.
Do you consider yourself a hermit?
Oh, well, maybe if I live by myself, but I'm a hermit, but I'm happily with a family that lives in my castle with me.
Right.
We're all behind the drawbridge together.
You're not solo in your hermitage of isolation and
you
just going outside once a week. You do have, a family.
So
which is good, right?
That's right.
Excellent. You are a hermit, though. Okay.
So COVID was paradise for autistic introverts? Come on.
Philip. Oh, that's a direct shot.
Introverts?
Absolutely.
So COVID was paradise for autistic introverts?
That's about you, Philip.
Come on.
That's about you, Philip.
All right. Well, I still owe one more.
That's about you, Philip. NWO News says, not even Triple P's freezer looks like this. I mean, the pizza density was very high, right? Honestly.
Fridge. The MTV Cribs fridge.
All right.
Shack.
This is going to just blow everyone's mind. This is going to you are never going to believe the kind of stuff that you're going to see inside of my refrigerator. Let me tell you guys, some of these products, you probably have no idea what they are.
There's the cherry juice. So the biggest item in the whole fridge is the fucking cherry juice. Because I was wondering,
that's the real king of the refrigerators. That cherry juice.
like Phil brought up the cherry juice for his gout. I'm like, it better be in there, or else he's telling fibs. But there it is, front.
That thing is stacked for 2 people.
In fucking center, the holy gout juice of Dark Side Phil.
That's right.
Gaze upon it, ye mortals, and despair.
Let me tell you something, all right? At first, when I was diagnosed with gout a decade ago, I started drinking this stuff because I was looking for like homeopathic remedies so I didn't have to be on freaking, pills all the time to stop the swelling. And online, everyone claims tart cherry juice.
I didn't want them to give me a pill. That's just for Leanna. Yona Hall says, this is more of a diabetes fridge than a gout diet. Good point. Fair point, Yona Hall.
Is the homeopathic remedy. It's not scientifically proven, but it seems to work for some people. So I went out and I got it. And let me tell you, depending on what brand you buy, some of them taste like fucking shit. It tastes like really bitter, sour, disgusting. You could get some others that actually don't taste as bad. This is one of the brands that I drink. It's a little more expensive, but it actually kind of tastes like real cherries, not like just tart ass.
The Smart juice.
Good point,
Yes,
Hypnotoad.
it's
This
good.
is a lot of
I
mixers.
recommend this brand. I do.
Okay. Thank you. He does recommend this brand, okay? So he does recommend this brand, guys. Are all of you out there with gout? He does recommend this brand. Thank you, Philip.
So
then we thought, what is this, all liquor down on the bottom?
Pacapacita, do you agree with that? He just said he recommends this one. So you gotta, I don't know, man. You gotta try this one.
Shelf, Phil?
No. How dare
It's
you?
all liquor.
That middle shelf
is all mixers.
A variety of things.
Canada Dry as well. That's
on the
a nice
far
mixer.
left there, that's lemonade. And then in the middle is an alcoholic beverage. That's the 1800 margarita mix. So it's pre-made. So I think it's like mango flavor. We've had that for months. We had that since the fall.
Right.
We'll have a drink of that.
Story, Phil. You've had the margarita mix for months. You don't drink it all.
No.
Likely story, Phil.
Absolutely not.
Sure.
Okay.
And then next to that is actually the pure margarita mix that's not alcoholic. If we're gonna make a margarita with real tequila.
2 different kinds of margarita mix on tap.
One alcoholic.
Clutch. Very clutch. You gotta have 2. You never know when your first margarita mix is gonna run out. Definitely.
One not. That's correct. Yes.
Okay. Then it appears as though we have now in the back there. Are those pickle spears?
Oh, probably, or some kind of
green beans. What is that?
Which
in the back?
Which shelf are we talking?
Right hand side.
Okay.
The right hand bottom shelf. Are those like green beans, pickle spears? And then I see like in the back, what is that? Like hummus?
So we got a lot of stuff down there. But whole bottom shelf from left to right, I believe on the left-hand side is a bunch of veggies. Like there's some kale and stuff like that. Sometimes we're having a salad or something.
Where?
That's ground turkey, 2 pounds of ground turkey that you're seeing there. And we use that for things like tonight we ate one of those. We had it in turkey tacos. Okay? So that's it. I can't eat red meat, so I have the turkey alternative.
I can't eat red meat, but I have bison burgers, and they're very healthy. Big ups, Hoskew, who says, room in the garage, finally moved the styrofoam. Yeah, he said that. He got people to take away his stuff, so that's why he has room now.
Next to that is, what the hell is that? Hold on. I got to see it closer.
Oh, dude.
When was the last time you were back in there, Phil?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Leftovers. That's leftovers. So right to the right of the turkey is leftovers. My wife made homemade meatballs the other night in a marinara sauce. So that's some leftover homemade meatballs in a marinara.
Yep.
To the right of
picked those up from Costco, homemade them in a pan.
To that, you're seeing part of like the.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were they telling you?
They were telling me that the marinara sauce has 6 tablespoons of sugar in it.
Yes.
No. This isn't that recipe. When I first
This isn't that recipe. This is a different recipe, okay? Not that recipe. This is a different one. BR Joe says Triple P can smell the pizza through the monitor. He did have eagle eyes for that. It's like Philip noticing a racial minority in the background of a video game. It's quick. They're locked on. Triple P with pizza. Philip with the racial style people in the background of video games.
First,
makes sense.
Moved out here, I started making a family recipe marinara, but I think it was wrong because the first pot that I made had a lot of sugar in it. I was like, this is way too sweet. I don't remember it tasting like this. So then I adjusted it over the years. I don't put a lot of sugar into if I make marinara sauce.
Right.
I've tweaked it a lot over the years.
But wasn't that what made it good?
Let me put it this way. You should put some sugar in the marinara. It gives it a little bit of a different flavor, but the first batch I made was like so sweet. I was like, this can't be right.
Was that the first batch she ever made in the new house? I am not sure on that lore.
Mom must have misremembered the recipe because she says she makes it by hand, or by eye. She doesn't actually have it written down.
By eye. Yes, I make this by eye. By eye.
The recipe because she says she makes it by hand, or by eye. She doesn't actually have it written down because she's done it so many times. So when she gave me the recipe, I think she was misremembering, the ratios of certain things. Because it definitely was too sweet that first time.
How many things have we blamed that on? We blame that on using the wrong measuring cup. We've blamed that on now Mom's by eye. Loki Whiskey says, new theory, Phil does not wear socks because of gout pain. On top of the unhealthy shit he eats. That could be. Now, I know even socks can hurt the fuck out of you if you have gout. So, hey, who knows?
We got one.
And it was an old family recipe. That's true. But, oh, God, no. Nothing worth rewinding. Go to the first picture of the freezer and start there.
More. We got to press.
But, yeah, he did say that his mom wrote the recipe in that notebook, I think. So that does check out. He did say that.
Of certain things, because it definitely was too sweet that first time.
We got one more. We got a press from chat. They're saying the liquor is open, but the cherry juice is not.
That's because I go through the cherry juice quicker. That cherry juice, that's 2 cups, and it's gone. So in 2 days, that cherry juice is out of the fridge.
Right.
While the liquor, I drink slowly, and every once in a while, I have a little more. So...
Okay.
Definitely true.
All right, let's keep going through this.
I go through it quicker, and yet it's closed. Thank you, Pennison. That is a good way to say that. I go through it quicker, but yes, it's closed. Definitely.
The refrigerator. I can't. There are people who are going to analyze every single frame.
Of course, they're gonna memorize this fridge. It's gonna be very important to them.
The fridge is a lot cleaner, I think, than a lot of people would have thought. Did you clean this before?
Yes,
no,
obviously.
Absolutely not.
This is the standard of cleanliness.
I literally opened it, snapped the picture, and closed it. That was it. I didn't do any arrangement. The only arrangement I did was in the freezer, like you saw on the first freezer pic. I had to lift up the ice so you could see the ramen that was underneath it, because or else you wouldn't have been able to see that ramen. But here, this was literally just done. So no, I didn't scrub nothing. We like to try to keep a cleanly house. We don't try not to have a pigsty.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get the full tour sometime. What we're gonna need the reorganizing the freezer.
Oh, there you go. The freezer clean out stream.
The freezer reorganization stream, because that rum cake will perish if we don't get it in there soon.
That's right.
We don't want to scam them. Well, actually, they're scamming you by not paying up. Honestly, you should just toss it in the trash, Phil.
Well, what are you going to do?
Fuck them over, Phil.
Or just eat it off camera entirely. And just don't mention it ever again.
The thing is, you have all of this food in your house, but then you do like feasting with the king and the trying it with Phil or whatever, and it's always
trying it with Phil.
I'm gonna get off.
That sounds like a cool show. Trying it with Phil. Funky Monk in the house says, these two guys are a joke. God forbid something happens to Phil, Cat will be destitute. And that is not a lie. If Phil does die early, Cat's going to die a few months after that when the bank account's 0, because it will be 0, by the way. Because DSP can't leave anything to her except the house. So hopefully she can figure that out.
It's fast food. Why don't you show people your home-cooked meals, Phil?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, the appeal of DSP Tries It is that I'm usually trying something that my audience can easily get themselves. A lot of people outright say, we watch your review, and if it's something that looks good to us, we go try it right after. You can't do that with a home-cooked meal. You're not going to have the ability to make that yourself right away.
What if you gave out the recipe? And you said to people, and you could encourage people, instead of buying fast food, to be healthy at home.
As true as that is, all right.
That's a work, Triple P, and I don't do that. Thanks, though.
And that is a good point, because some people have actually brought that up over the years, too. I don't really cook. I don't. It's my wife that's the good cook here, and...
hold on, Phil. I have an idea. Then your groceries would be a tax write-off.
Oh, let's...
Phil, you can claim your groceries on your taxes, bro.
No, actually, you wouldn't. because I already know about this. Trust me, I've looked into many things over the years.
You looked into it already. Oh,
You
go
can't.
ahead, King.
If it was a meal that was being made exclusively for a piece of content only, and it was only explicitly meant to be used for that content, then it's a tax write-off in the United States. If it's used for any other purpose, like let's say, for example, you cook the meal.
You eat all your meals on stream then, because you're streaming.
Yeah, I'm sure the IRS is going to audit you on that.
All day anyway. Boom.
Let me put it this way. I'm sure there are people who do it, but it's a gray area. And if the IRS wants to come after you for something stupid, that's something they will come after you for. They'll be like, so let me get this straight. You spent how much money on food and you think you can write off everything on food forever? Are you
$5,000 a month business expenses are fine.
out of your mind? And
this is the problem.
That's when they slap you with bullshit that you just don't need the hassle of.
You own the IRS. Like, even the Joker was scared of the IRS. Phil doesn't fear the IRS.
No, that is very much not true.
Phil, you defeated the IRS.
No, listen.
Defeated the U.S. government.
Listen. I pay so much money every year to do my taxes. You have no idea. If I told you how much I actually paid to have my taxes
that's pretty
done,
fucking stupid.
You would.
That's not a flex. That's very stupid.
Probably piss your pants because people don't believe it. But I have to make sure everything is correct. I have everything like the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, hours and hours of work. I guarantee you other content creators don't go through half the trouble I do because of who I am, because of the level of scrutiny I'm under, because of the harassment. I have to be sure everything is always right. So I don't fuck around with anything. I don't.
Like the 5,000 business expense.
That's right. I have to make sure everything is properly accounted for.
No, answer the question.
I can't be fucking around. So
Triple P, push on this.
Like legally only turn like a $30 profit on paper every month with the $5,000 business expense.
I don't believe that's correct at all. I think that's what the detractors say, but
That's what your bankruptcy filing said, not the detractors, unfortunately.
Dollar business expense.
I don't believe that's correct at all. I think that's what the detractors say, but I don't listen to their bullshit at all.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom line of that, because I've talked about this before. My story's never going to change on it, all right? I'm not a tax expert. I'm not supposed to be, right? That's what I pay a person for to do, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Game expert, yeah.
That's right. So I don't know how it really works. What I know is I have literal ginormous spreadsheets of data. Here's what I spend on this. Here's what I spend on this. Here's the cost of my office, my utilities, everything. That's provided to them. They figure it out. It's done right. It's filed every year. I pay what I got to pay. Sometimes I pay too much and it applies to next year. Sometimes I pay less and I owe more, whatever. But it's all done properly. I don't know the ins and outs. You know,
your public bankruptcy filing said you made $30 a month. So any comment on that?
Side scrollers. And we got fucking Stuttering Craig, who I'm sure is a tax expert, right? Asking me specific questions about, well, what about this expense here? What the fuck are you talking about?
No.
I'm not a tax
Triple P just said the same thing Stuttering Craig did.
Dude, I don't know. That's what I pay someone for. I'm not going to waste my time scrutinizing this thing for an accredited business that's been in business for ages, that knows what they're doing. You know, this is crazy.
No, I never actually watched the Stuttering Craig thing. Did you take like a piece of paper and you wrote down like all the expenses?
Yes,
or
he
what?
did. There's
he was asking me
on this paper.
And you wrote down like all the expenses or what?
He was asking me where all my money goes, right? Like he really wanted to get into it. And I'm like, fine, here it is. I actually had it on my desk and I pulled it up and I'm like, here's where all my money goes every month. And I started reading it off. He had no interest in that. Instead, he's like, well, I want to know specifically on this month. Dude, I don't know. I'm not my fucking tax professional, nor am I going to tell you that shit anyway.
I know, but unfortunately, no one has to tell us anything when the public bankruptcy forms tell a different tale than you're trying to spin here. And he's trying to escape. He's trying to escape these questions by just saying as much as he can to hopefully say enough for Triple P to move on.
Of anyone's fucking business. Why do I have to account for every single dollar I've ever spent? It's done properly, right? But these people will never let it go. They literally think I'm like a fucking supervillain mastermind. Like I had this elaborate plan to scam everyone.
I think that you are. I think that you are that man. And that's why I respect you and love you so much. because you defeated the IRS. You scammed the U.S. government. You got away with
Philip, he's telling you how he doesn't believe you right here. Any pushback on that?
everything. You got a judge to certify it. The statute of limitations, I think, is up almost. So one of these days, Phil will be able to lay out point by point for everybody how he defeated the U.S. government. And like, as a Republican, I think it's based. And I hope that this is the last year that Phil has to pay income tax. This is it. Trump and Elon Musk are getting it done for you, Phil. Don't worry about next year. Don't lay it aside.
That's what he always does. YouTube comments are in the house. Imagine flexing that you pay thousands for someone to do your taxes, only to say you overpay and underpay sometimes too. Exactly. This is not a flex to pay someone thousands of dollars to do your taxes. What is this? Keel said the same thing. Sometimes I pay too much, but it's all done properly. Maybe it's time to scrutinize his tax accountant. Yeah, it's someone just taking the paycheck and doing the, minimum work they have to do as a tax attorney and saying, thanks, Phil. You know what I mean? That's what's going on here.
Don't worry.
You never
got
know.
You covered, bro.
No, you never know. Here's what I'm worried about. Here's what I'm worried about. I know this is a little political stuff now, all right? They're talking about abolishing the complicated tax, right? Make it simple. Make it like a 2-page tax return, and that's it. That's fine. But what's going to end up happening is it's going to be so simple that everyone's going to end up paying kind of the same. And my business, I have all this stuff going on. I have this office. This office is considered a tax write-off because it's a room in my house dedicated just to work. That's a huge tax write-off for me. There's things that I get discounts on my taxes because I'm a small business and I have this ability to claim them. If they oversimplify the tax code, I'm worried I might actually end up paying more because I don't get my write-offs anymore. So I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, no one knows. No one's seen anything yet, right? It's just bluster and talk right now.
You want to get back on topic, or
are you saying they're going to close the loopholes that allow you to scam the government?
There's no scam. There's no scam.
Yep, Philip.
Right, Phil.
Philip.
This isn't right. How can they do this to you, Phil? How can they actually make you pay taxes?
Unlike real rich people, I don't have the ability to have all my money tied up in investments and then use that as part of my wealth so that I can borrow money to pay for everything else. That's how rich people actually do it. They're so wealthy, okay? They have all these investments. They never pull out of the investments, so they never have to pay taxes on them. But based on their overall wealth, they then can go to the bank and be like, hey, I'm rich. Can I get a loan? And the bank's like, sure. So they give them the loan, and they use the loan to pay for everything else. So they literally never pay taxes because their money just stays in investments forever. I don't have money in investments. I just started making good money in the last 6 to 7 months. I don't have that ability. So if they
capital gains B+. The only thing he knows about capital gains is Roman Reigns. Come on.
Any investments?
No, I blew them all during those years when everything went wrong, during the bankruptcy and everything. I had a retirement thing that got cashed out. Everything's gone. I'm starting from scratch. I'm trying to rebuild from the bottom now.
All gone?
I didn't have that. I mean, I spent it all in the move. When I moved out here 10 years ago, I blew all my money basically.
Did you blow it on anything else though?
That move. I definitely got scammed by a few different places. I paid way too much for the move itself. I paid way too much, and I paid too much to furnish the house, and I racked up credit cards. I screwed myself over, So yeah, I got
scammed by what? ThinkGeek.com.
Right now. That's what I mean. I'm trying to rebuild.
They're calling you in chat the Wolf of Renton. It seems like you understand how all the markets work and everything.
I know everything. I just don't have the ability to take advantage of any of it because I don't have that flexibility.
What if we do day trading with Phil?
Yes. That would be a good idea. Please start that up.
Every day you start playing the market.
Please.
And you don't give financial advice, but you let everybody know what your moves are in the market, Phil.
Oh, surely that would work.
Yes. Phil, I think it might work if you're like a financial guru and wizard. Better than these Wall Street guys.
Please.
Well, listen, already I've been presented.
Did you go to Harvard?
No, I didn't go to Harvard. I went to a Fairfield University business school, which is okay. It's just like a mid-level business school.
It's a
nothing
mid-level.
great or anything.
It's mid-level.
But you were the valedictorian, though.
No, not college. No. College, I barely cared. It was high school. I was the valedictorian. But I'll tell you this. I'm being presented with interesting offers. For example, someone is asking me would I consider creating my own meme coin.
Yes. I want to set it up for you, son. We're gonna fucking go to the moon. We're gonna be so rich.
Oh, yeah, that
Phil.
definitely was.
Come on.
Who wants some king coins? King coins.
So rich with it, we're not even gonna need to do tax fraud anymore, King.
There you go. There you go.
No, there's no tax fraud. It's fraud what the government does to Phil. That's the real fuck.
There you go. When Phil has nothing where he's already tried all his tactics to get away from a topic and Triple P keeps going, he says, there you go. Well, there you go. Big ups Lyrical Thesis. Says, I make more than Phil and have no issues with tax. I mean, most people don't if they either pay someone to do it, not thousands though, unless you have very complicated taxes. Or a lot of people do it themselves, and it works out fine. And especially if you're paying someone thousands, they should do it right? Askew says every piece of food they eat is either brown or tan. That's what Chu says when I cook something, like for myself. It's like, everything is the same color. It's like, hey, I like it the same color. I don't want those nasty veggies in here. No. She does say American food is all too much the same color. You need to have variety of colors. That's a big thing in the Japanese plate is different colors. That means healthier.
Fucking fraud. He shouldn't have to pay a fucking nickel or a dime. And the people who think that Phil should have to fucking pay a nickel or a dime, you people are what's wrong with America. You're why America is in the state that it is in right now. Because you look to daddy government to solve all of your fucking problems. You look to the welfare state to suck off the teat of it. Shame on you. Phil deserves to keep his fucking money, and it's actually a fraud and a scam what they're doing to him. You ever think about that? I do think we should get you investing, though, Phil. I think we should. You should lay out your portfolio.
Any wrestling talk or
investments of the week and all this shit. I think it'd be great. Bro, if you just took a small portion of what you're definitely not spending on WWE champions and
zero
put it in the market.
That was very smooth.
Of what you're definitely not spending on WWE champions and
zero.
put it in the market, you would be surprised in 10
zero.
years where it's at. Or you could invest in gold and protect against inflation. Phil.
Gold, oh boy, yes, the gold investments.
Phil, can you explain once again how gold it doesn't protect against inflation and it's a bad investment?
Yes, please. Yes. Gold. Let's hear the gold take again. Remember, gold's a scam.
Again, how gold it doesn't protect against inflation and it's a bad investment?
No. That's the kind of advice that I save for paid viewers. I'm sorry. So we have to, we have to be hitting some goals,
Okay, I just looked it up. The university you went to is $56,000 a year?
Yeah, I don't know what it was back then. But yeah, it was expensive. It's a private university.
Like going to fucking Harvard, bro.
Yeah. I did go on a scholarship, but it wasn't a full ride.
Okay. So you went on scholarship to a $56,000 a year institution?
Yep.
And now you play video games?
That's right. I really use that degree, don't I? It's very useful.
What the fuck happened?
It's a scam. That's what happened. Oh, you haven't heard this story? Oh, you see, you're not in on all the lore. You don't know the lore, man.
I don't know what happened, sire.
Dude, it's all a scam. Because
we're not even pretending to give a fuck about wrestling anymore. It's just Funky Monk says, seems like Triple P has ALT in the earpiece tonight. No. I'd be doing. There's a few moments where I would have said, ask this if I was in that earpiece. I wish I was, but I'm not. Hoskew says, sorry, can't go out to eat today, babe. It's Friday. And Lyrical Thief says, no sex in the Valentine's Day room. Oh, God, no. God, no. Why should Valentine's Day be different than any other day? There's no sex.
Here's what happened, right? So I'm going to school, and I'm busting my ass, and I'm trying to, do it.
Right,
and I'm probably about 2 years in. I'm like halfway through my sophomore year. And I'm broke. I need money to pay these loans that I have to go to this school.
I need that money to pay these loans. I really do.
Exactly.
I need that money. Yeah, no, okay, go ahead.
It's a meme that's true because most of the kids that were going to that school were rich kids. Okay, their parents.
I need that money. I really do. Pay my bills.
Were paying for their whole ride, so they were fine. I was not. I had like a half scholarship That's all they would give. They wouldn't give you a full ride scholarship to this place. So I had loans to pay for the rest of my tuition. So I was busting my ass. I was working 40 hours a week while I was full-time at university
Not a big
to
deal.
get this done. I couldn't
I did that too.
afford it otherwise. So here I am busting my ass, right? So I go, let's like maybe senior year now, okay?
Last 2 years I did, by the way.
I'm starting to look for jobs. I'm starting to apply. Every job in the sector, because I was actually, of all things, a finance major, okay?
Why is that bad?
So I apply for the jobs like, everything you would think. An investment firm, a bank.
gotta ask, like the irony that a finance major went bankrupt. Fuck.
That's right. That's really useful.
He's getting him now. Now we're getting into the heat. He seems to be less caring about how he frames his wording here. He's just going for it now.
Like the irony that a finance major went bankrupt. Fuck.
That's right. That's really useful.
It really is a scam. What a scam. Go ahead.
It's a complete scam because I'm applying around, and every job that I'm applying to says, well, what experience do you have? I said, what do you mean? I'm 24 years old. I'm about to graduate university. What experience could I have? Well, didn't you do any internships? I said, what are you talking about? Internships? Yeah. While you were at university, you were supposed to be doing unpaid internships for free as a full-time job while you're also going to school. I said, well, how would I have done that? I was working full-time to pay for school. Therein lies the rub. The only people in the United States who get the good jobs in the finance sector are already rich because they don't have to work to pay for school.
That's not true. Big ups, Mad Ice. I was worried for a snooze fest, but Triple P is ripping right now.
Then they can apply and they can do these internships, and they go right into Wall Street when they graduate.
Yeah,
Me,
right
I
into
had
Wall
none of that
Street.
because I had to work my way through school. So I
Yep.
graduate, and I literally have a degree that's worthless. I might as well wipe my ass with it because it didn't get me anything. I couldn't get any jobs.
Because a lot of these programs require a placement, like an internship. There was no requirement for you to have a placement whatsoever anywhere.
The only thing that I did do a short-term internship.
So you did do an internship then, huh?
One summer with a life insurance company. To sell life insurance.
So that's still
and let me tell you,
okay, that's still finance adjacent?
No, it was also a scam.
Okay.
Just listen to this.
What do you mean life insurance is a scam?
Listen to this. Dude, you have so much lore to get caught up on. Seriously, you would have a field day. We got to do a stream. Seriously, we got to do a stream where we just go through my lore because you'll be blown away by hearing this stuff.
Maybe we do a walkthrough year by year Phil's life and get the lore dump. In grade 7, Phil was bicycling to the sandbox or some shit.
Yeah.
And then, no, he can't ride a bicycle, Triple P, so that'd be difficult. Big ups, Lyrical Thesis. Don't do that. Yona Hall says, oh my God, can you imagine if DSP did a rug pull like Haktua? That would be the most epic scam ever, and he wouldn't even know how it works. No, he's not smart enough for that.
I mean, life insurance is the worst. So basically, either you sell them a whole bunch of stuff and make them money, or else they tell you, oh, you're horrible, and now we're going to bill you. That's what they did to me. So I worked the whole summer for this life insurance company. At the end of the summer, I hadn't done enough sales for them for free. And they said, oh, here's a bill for the rental of the desk that you work.
Okay, so current times, but Truth Seekers, who is Steve, says, where is my interview? I need you to teach me how to grift and praise the cash better. That was Steve did a super chat.
That and the phone line that we gave you to sell life insurance.
You're the closer, Phil.
Do you know what I responded? I literally responded. I wrote them a letter. I said, go fuck yourself. I'm never paying you $1. That's what I should have mailed them the spoon.
Out of your ass, Phil?
Yeah. Let me say it this way. I didn't pay them a dime, and they never fucking contacted me ever again. But then, get this, they broke employment law in Connecticut. So in the state of Connecticut, if you're employed by anyone, and then someone calls you for
an independent contractor, weren't you?
Was still considered I had worked for them for a temporary period of time, for that like 3-4 month period. So in the state of Connecticut, where I lived, if someone calls for like a referral call, like I'm calling, oh, this person's interviewing with our firm, do you think, how did they do for you? In the state of Connecticut, you cannot say anything negative at all. It's actually against the law to shit talk someone who worked for you. You have to say, I abstain. Guess what happened? The guy who I worked for shit talked me. He actually broke the law. He started saying, Phil's a bum. Phil doesn't work. Phil doesn't do that. It was all a lie. But
why would they just make stuff up? So they told the truth about his work ethic. This is new. So one guy told exactly how he was, his work ethic. They shared that. Yeah, they just made that up.
Broke the law. Live with the consequences.
Exactly. Thank you for doing that, Nocturnal. That is true. So this guy told the truth about his work ethic. And then Philip gets him in trouble with the law, what's the fucking called? The Working People Board or whatever?
Say, Phil's a bum. Phil doesn't work. Phil doesn't do that. It was all a lie.
The Labor Board?
But he was mad that I didn't get him tons of sales, so he basically shit talked so that I wouldn't work in the sector.
That makes sense.
I was like, wow, what a nice
Definitely
guy.
Makes sense.
Well, you ended up in the sector in the end anyway.
Yes, he did.
Let's move on.
Yes, he
What's
did.
Up? So they put up these signs of you saying that you need to get a job at the WWE.
Here we go.
Oh, yes. That's right. I definitely don't have
put that degree to work, brother.
I definitely don't have a job. That's right. I got to get out there. I got to start really
well, you just said what happened when you got a job. The guy said you didn't work hard, and what was the exact wording there? Didn't work hard, had problems. Yeah, makes sense.
Filling out those applications left and right.
What's the deal with this? Like, you're an internet, you must be like super famous. Like, there not just one, there were like 2 signs.
Well, no,
these guys put up.
Actually, it's the same. I'll show you. We got the two pictures here. It's two. Basically, the first picture here is the person posing with the sign, and they posted this on their social media before the Royal Rumble began. So that's them actually with the sign showing it off. And then they were trying desperately to get it on the air.
And
they couldn't get it on the main show, but they managed to get it on the pre-show.
So they did get it on the air then. Big ups to that person. Hoopside Phil says, no vegetables in sight, but he eats healthy. I know. It's wild to say, yes, we eat healthy. Wait till you see this, and there's no vegetables in sight. That is wild. That's the second most memorable thing from tonight so far. Let's go.
They snuck it in.
Yeah, so
How does it make you feel, Phil?
Here we go.
Listen.
When they make fun of
Phil thought this was going to be the entirety of Grill Phil, by the way. I guarantee it.
you like this, Phil.
Do you
Does
see
it hurt you in your heart, Phil?
Do you see anyone else getting this kind of publicity? Honestly, let's be honest. For free? Do you see
Honestly,
anyone
let's be
else's name
honest.
getting thrown out there on a show that had over 3 million viewers live? I mean,
because
Cope.
I think earlier in the week you were kind of seething about it, Phil.
Yes,
you
he
were
was.
kind of upset.
Yes, he was. When Daddy wasn't around, you were seething about it. Where'd that energy go, Philip? That changed just because Daddy's here?
Hurt you, Phil.
You know, in truth, this has happened many, many times before, okay? This has actually been like a running thing for maybe 6-7 years where they've been going to like Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views, and they try to get a sign like that onto the show.
Yeah.
And they've showed me, many times that sometimes it gets on, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
So the first time, like maybe like 7 years ago, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, what a fucking life loser and shit like that. At this point, I think it's just kind of funny. I think it's a meme. Like they want to get noticed. Like the guy actually had posted on this post here, his first post, he had said, actually, I had a Christian sign, but I didn't want to risk it. So instead, I'm doing other signs today, so hopefully they won't know who this is, so I don't get kicked out, because I guess he got kicked out of a show for having a Christian sign before. So basically, he was trying all different things, and maybe if I do DSP, they won't know who he is, so they won't kick me out. And it worked. They didn't kick him out because they didn't know what it was.
Oh, so you're saying that nobody knows what DSP is?
In real life, no. Do you think people at the WWE arena know who the fuck I am? Of course they don't know.
Well, Mansoor did, and he called you a loser, if memory serves correctly. Big ups Ohm says he hated Phil so much he chose to break the law to try to warn others about what a shit person he is. That's amazing lore. Yeah, that is very telling, isn't it? Breaking the law to let people know this dude's a fucking asshole, man.
Boy, but it's free publicity.
No! Sire, you're supposed to be a megastar. You're more famous than all of them combined. That's why you got to sign. Oh man!
Okay. You see, Philip, the part you knew they were going to talk about, the whole Grill Phil segment that you were prepared for, this sign shit. See how much of a dud that was, Philip?
Right. Well, there's another sign here that I was sent. It says, DSP, stop wasting money on a mobile game and get a job.
Yeah.
They put that much on the sign? That's like way too much, too wordy. Right? For a sign?
I'm sending it through. Have a look at this.
Let's look here. That sounds shitty. Oh, this is fake. This is fake. That's not real.
That's not a fake sign.
The DSP is fake. The sign is real.
There's no way that's real.
Yes,
I don't believe that's real at all.
Yes, it
Stop
is.
wasting
Yes,
money
that's
on a
true.
video game and get a real job.
That looks completely photoshopped. There's no way that's real. That's
Would
fake.
it matter if it was real or not? Does it, I don't know. It's real, bro. There's a little girl that's pressing you. Apparently, 11-year-old girls are detractors. Well, speaking of, I saw this clip of you battling an 11-year-old girl. Did you know what I'm talking about?
Oh shit, we're going back to this? Before we get to there, big ups to Pasta Maker. So the winner would have spun his college work experience to his advantage in these post-college interviews. A loser like him just gives up and says, I sent a letter saying go fuck yourself to them, which that never happened, by the way. You're right, to Pasta Maker, absolutely. YouTube commenter says, Phil leaves out that he was so unlikable that he couldn't even do the one thing you go to a private school for, networking. Must be this is how you don't place fault. That must be it. That must be it. Movie Sign says, once again, Phil amazes everyone with a show about pro wrestling that doesn't talk about wrestling. Because even Triple P knows that's boring. And he fucking loves wrestling. He fucking really loves wrestling. And he knows that's more boring. That if you got DSP involved, it's going to be boring.
The only time I can think of is many years ago when VR chat first had started and it was like really popular. It was my fans wanted me to try it just for the hell of it. So I jumped on VR chat and
then
ran into probably the most biggest brat I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe she was like behaving that way and had no parental supervision. So
actually, I have it. I have the clip. Yes. I have the clip.
Oh, yes, clips. Bring clips into it. Yes. Bring the clips.
Found it. Should we play it?
We can.
DSP versus the 11-year-old, and then we'll review the Royal Rumble.
Actually, you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
We shouldn't play it on the show because my detractors will then flag the show and get the show demonetized. They will.
Really?
Yep. Because they did it to that video. They did it to that video. They've done that. How dare he?
Scared Philip said you would slap the shit out of that 11-year-old was your exact words. I hope we're not going to say something different here.
A video. Yeah. They did it to that video. They've done that. How dare he say that to the girl or whatever. And YouTube, in truth, it's cleared up now. Like I talked to YouTube years later and said, can we just fucking forget about this? And they did. Like they fixed it. But that's the
fix. What does that mean? They fixed it. Yes, we fixed it.
The problem with YouTube, like, if you do it now, you'll get in trouble.
That video's not up anymore. Yeah, Doomer Ziggy, it's not up anymore. That's how they fixed it. Yeah, we'll take it down. Yeah, it's down now. That's how it's fixed.
But things you've done in the past, they're kind of like, all right, you get it passed. It's like old, right? But I don't want to get our new show demonetized. So, I mean, people know what it is. It's the VR chat clip where the girl was being a brat.
And what did you say?
Really rude to everyone in the room. And people were just like coming in, not knowing what this room is. And she's like, get over here, do this. Can't you read this?
What did you say to her?
Jesus Christ, this girl. Like, she has no manners, So I think I said something like, geez, in real life, I would slap her. She deserves a slap or something like.
You said I would slap the shit out of her. Well, Philip can't play it, but I can. Okay, let's just make sure we don't get this wrong. VR chats. We don't want to get this incorrect here. We don't make sure that you get the full lore here on WPIG 6051. Big ups for hanging out, everyone. Oh, Pimp Slap. Yes, thank you. Pimp Slap. Here's the real lore, just in case.
Can I please go in the waiting room?
Sure, where is the waiting room?
Right behind you, idiot.
Damn!
You click on that.
Just walked in the door. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, if you look around, you would have been able to know. It literally says waiting room on top of it.
Wow. You're quite rude.
I'm 11.
Muted.
You're 11?
Unmuted. Watch this.
And your parents bought you a gaming PC? What's wrong with this picture?
Unmuted. Muted.
Probably because I'm part wolf. You click on it, just so you know.
You click on it.
Now he's muted still.
Good.
Unmuted now.
And now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of a kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life if they talked to me like that.
And back to muted. Big ups.
Like that for that kind of language.
I think you said you would slap the shit out of that brat.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes, he did.
There you go.
Now,
Pimp
what was
slap.
interesting is that you didn't say anything directly to the child.
Yes.
You waited until the child was out of the lobby.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, you don't want the child to go running to her parents, you know, and you have some rich fucking person try to get you in trouble or something. You know, you never know.
Have another
Easy,
sign.
buddy. Easy, buddy. When you're threatening children, you don't want them to tell their parents on you? Is that what your plan is, Philip?
Can you have some rich fucking...
What?
Well, you don't want the child to go running to her parents, you know, and you have some rich fucking person try to get you in trouble or something. You know, you never know.
Have another sign.
So when you want to threaten people, it's better to make sure their parents aren't rich. You target those children with your threats. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Woman's cardigan, Tyrone ripped off my BBW figure, says. Phil wonders why he's constantly been broke. He buys food like he buys RGBs, except his fridge, freezer, pantry are the closet of waste in this case. Correct. Woman's cardigan, Tyrone I can't say it. Women's cardigan, Tyrone ripped off my BBW figure. Big ups to you. Harleywood says, Mom's by eye. I didn't know she came out. I didn't know that either, actually.
And can you have some rich fucking person try to get you in trouble or something? You know, you never know.
We have another sign here, Phil. It says, DSP, you have an addiction.
Yes.
We have, like, look at all these signs. Holy fuck, they're just sending them to me, like, on Twitter. Like, here's the sign, here's...
These are probably the ones over the years. Yeah, they've done these for many different years.
Definitely.
So many.
Yep. Some of them are fake, though, but some of them are real.
Holy. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Do we have any contributions?
We do. Let's get to it now because we've saved them all. We haven't shouted anything out yet.
Definitely.
So let's get to that. Let's start on the YouTube side of stuff. So first off, we started with Stanley6, who did a $2 super chat and said, yo. I don't know if that's a reference to the bad guy or not.
All right, I think we're done Grill Phil. I'll make sure. Oh, yeah, where's the Grill Ash segment?
I'm a longinity to each other.
Really wanted. Listen, he's
there. You go.
He doesn't even do his own show anymore.
Who do that? You know that they're sitting on their little disc. Whenever Sir Ethan Ralph forgets I guess they're all talking to each other.
Really wanted. Listen, he's
there. You go.
He doesn't even do his own show anymore. There's nothing we can do.
Yep.
So here's the thing, whenever you get two people in a row who do that, you know that they're sitting on their little Discord server having their little kumbaya talk about what to say on the show. There's no way that the two people just magically came up with the same idea at the same time. It's definitely the same little group of, circle jerking friends.
They're trying to push a narrative, Phil. They're astroturfing narratives against you, sire.
Definitely.
Very nice. We had Dick Jones. Then we've got T for re-upping your membership to the channel. They've got 3 varieties of goth girl. And says, fellas, have you given NXT?
Uh-oh, snood.
I don't know how to say their name. They did a $10 super chat. And says, fellas, have you given NXT a shot? They've got 3 varieties of goth girl, a beach babe, 2 muscle mommies, and like 10 big booty Latinas and black queens, a straight up gooner utopia. Don't tell Razor Fist, though.
Well,
Philip, do you know about Razor Fist?
He's not interested in that. Phil,
I'd like to hear your take.
Are you into the fucking muscle mummies and the goth titties and all that?
I am approaching wrestling from a pure academic standpoint as a scholar of the history of wrestling. I don't have any kind of an investment otherwise.
Maybe we'll do NXT. So not only do they have NXT, the developmental brand now, Phil, but did you see this on Raw? They have the Evolve show now.
Oh, it was Tubi on Tubi, so I downloaded the app and watched the one movie.
He didn't answer the question.
They got big and low budget ship. Another WWE show is developmental.
Based Pants actually became a member tonight and said Erwin R. Shyster has jobbed out to DSP. There you go, but that is not true.
That's right.
He's a great wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
You own IRS. You own Erwin.
He hit me with the briefcase. You always got to pay the taxes, man. Let me tell you. You have to, all right?
No! You were supposed to defeat the IRS, Phil. You're the chosen one.
Just dropped 5 subs over on Kick. Thank you.
Rare Tricks, the only guy that cares on Kick anymore.
5 subs from Rare.
The person who bought me the Italian rum cake. Well, you see, it would have, but you don't realize this. Rare Tricks is the person who bought me the Italian rum cake, and it's coming tomorrow.
Really mentally ill.
Let's go. Are we eating it tomorrow, or it's
remember Rare Tricks? Triple P's the guy that said he should just throw it away because you're not supporting enough.
Going to be Friday? Or...
I want to save it for the marathon. Like, that was the intention, is that it was going to be a segment of the marathon where I cut the cake and we celebrate 100 goals hit. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can get the marathon. Again, if you contribute tonight to the show, you're actually... I don't even remember the chicken dance.
For that, we got to hit the goal tonight.
You got to do it.
Do the marathon, and we're going to do the chicken dance. If we
So Triple P had this goal of getting the chicken dance, which is, I mean, that's...
Chicken dance.
Do it, Phil.
I'll do the Macarena. The Macarena. Oh, wait, I don't want to give it for free. I can do the Macarena. We're
going to do them both. We'll do both the Macarena and the chicken dance.
Hilarious.
It's going to be the best.
There you go.
Got to hit that goal.
We got a couple of tips here. We got a $5 tip from Slayer. Slayer says, I just want to say, I enjoyed last week's Smart Guy show. My thoughts on the Rumble, I enjoyed it. It's kind of... My friend almost wants to refund his WrestleMania tickets now. Says, I've been good as a wrestler and a promo guy back then. He was wrestling guys like... I'm like, what the hell? From Flatman B, who says, we're about to suffer, bitches.
I think the show might be canceled.
There did a $5 super chat and said, it's so think of...
Man.
Okay, $54, that's where we're at right now for our contributions. So
let's get some support. Let's get some subs for this, guys. Phil showed us his fridge and freezer. Come on. Maybe the wrestling show should be about the wrestling. You know?
Not really.
Maybe we shouldn't go on a 30-minute extended session about Phil's education and if he got scammed.
It was literally an hour. More than an hour.
This shit. I didn't even plan.
I was like,
we're just going to talk wrestling. Then we got into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, there's something there to do one day do a lore show covering all this shit that I've never had like one central place where someone's just like talked to me and interviewed me about this kind of stuff.
Yes, you have.
So I might be something for the future to think about.
Side Scrollers interview.
Yeah, continued.
You've never had an interview to tell your whole story where people can go. If anyone has any questions, you could refer to them to that interview. That's never happened before, unfortunately. Yep, definitely never happened.
Story behind the snort, the Phil Burnell story.
There you go. Behind the snort, my loud snorting.
Behind the bag. Remember that behind the lines or behind the, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
My documentary name is got to be when they make a Netflix show out of DSP. Many years from now. The camera was on the whole time. That's the title. That's a money title. The camera was on the whole time.
Yeah. Oh,
very deep, very insightful, beautiful.
Rudolph for another $5. Let's go.
Yeah, but that's $5 Canadian. That's only like $3 and like 50 cents, man.
Some subs. Where is the support on the kick side?
Oh, there's Truth Seekers right there.
Let's make it happen. All right. WWE Royal Rumble 2025 review.
All right, answer Truth Seekers.
Hold on. Truth Seekers.
Yeah.
With a $10 super chat. Truth Seekers says,
my God.
Where is my interview? I need you to teach me how to grift and praise the cash better.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you see that interview is going to be very positive, won't it, Philip? Pick up Mr. Fleming. Legendary. Woo, woo, woo. I got to get the triangle thing.
Are you going to grant him an interview, Your Majesty, or is he beneath your purview? What do you say?
Well, hold on. Truth Seekers. This is someone that you know, right?
Yeah.
This is someone who's been on your show.
Tomorrow. He really wants to interview you and press you about your grifts, your scams,
we don't answer
your lies.
Really? Well,
he really does, and he's been trying. He
Oh,
said
Jesus,
to me,
guys. I'll pause it. Big ups, everybody. Thank you, RS Nerd. You're a legend. Thank you, Petting It Sim. Big ups, everybody. Thanks for joining tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Like, Phil keeps telling me next week, and then it never comes.
We'll have to. I'm waiting. Actually, I'm waiting.
Oh, BR Joe. Thank you, BR Joe. Thank you, guys. It's very meaningful to me. Thank you so much, everybody.
On his response right now about that.
What? Whoa. Hold on. Let's get back to the story here.
To me, he's like, Phil keeps telling me next week, and then it never comes.
So what's going on with that, Philip?
We'll have to. Well, I'm waiting. Actually, I'm waiting on his response right now.
Oh, Papa Polecat now joining up. Big us, Papa Polecat. Thank you, sir. You're a legendary legend. I know your birthday was very recently as well. I believe it was today. Happy birthday, brother.
About that. We actually have talked about it. So.
Oh, you're waiting on his response. This is never going to happen, is it? You keep stringing this.
The whole movie sign now. Big ups, everybody. Thank you, guys. It is very meaningful to me. I do appreciate it, guys. I can't be funny right now. It's kind of... Thank you, everybody. Oh, come on. Thanks, guys. It is very meaningful to me.
Maybe we'll see some people drop some
I do. I don't know what to say. I can't even be funny. Thank you, everybody. You're legends. Everyone's a legend being here. Whether you support or don't support, you're very meaningful. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Big ups to Movie Sign. Big ups to Jericho. Big ups to Toxic Cherry Juice. Elder Gamer 420. Splody Jesus. Anti-Distortion. You are legends. Thank you so much. Ikiro. Come on. No. It's not going to happen. No, I know better than to talk. If I even feel the hint of cry, I will shut up. So when I'm silent, you know that's what is happening. Big ups, Wagon Burner Kent. Thank you guys, everybody. Toxics in the house to re-up. All right, thank you, everybody. Okay. We'll let it go. Thank you, everybody. I stop. We're going to play. We're going to play now. You guys are legends. Thank you.
Poor man along. Phil, he has a family. he has kids. He needs this opportunity to felt you, Phil.
Come
on.
He needs it. It's desperate.
I think we bugged.
Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate
I think we bugged the Blanca, by the way. He's bugged now.
Desperation.
Oh, there he is. Big ups, everybody. Big ups, Junon, for that. Big ups, everybody.
You gotta let Steve come on and felt you, Phil.
Yes,
come
please
on.
let Steve on.
Come on.
Okay, I just received a $6 tip from Alex from
Dumb bitch. What a dumb bitch.
Listen how we try to change the subject.
Desperation.
You gotta let Steve come on and felt you, Phil. Come on. Come on.
Okay, I just received a $6 tip from Alex from Phoenix, who says, do you know that...
You gotta let Phil come on and interview you, brother. Well, I just received a tip.
6 degrees of separation thing. There is only 1 degree of separation between Phil and Joe Hendry. That is Adam Pacitti, who used to book Hendry in WCPW.
Uh-huh.
This is a huge bomb.
Big ups, everybody.
How is that 1 degree of separation? Because I know Adam Pacitti, like I know who he is, but I've never had like any major interaction with him or anything.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like your co-host or something.
Thank you.
No, Adam. Like I know Adam Pacitti used to be part of like commentary show, podcast show several months ago. But that Adam Pacitti has been part of that show, but he wasn't on the show that I was on. Anything with Adam Pacitti.
Big ups, Triple T. Legend.
Okay.
Thanks for the membership.
All right. Unless there's any other contributions, I guess we're going to finally start reviewing wrestling here.
I guess so.
Oh, Instamat. Thank you, Instamat.
Folks, let's get into it. WWE Royal Rumble 2025 review. The show is packed.
Big ups, everybody, for chilling. And thanks so much, everybody. That was pretty wild. I do appreciate it, everybody. It is fun for me, I promise. It is a lot of fun for me. I'm having the most fun of anybody here. I promise you that. It's because you guys are here, you know?
Your membership.
So thank you, everybody. DSP Flagging in the house says, Phil buys cherry juice just to keep up the gout lie because it goes back too far to retcon. How much of a sociopathic liar do you have to be to do that? DSP Flagging, you don't think he has gout? I think he definitely has gout, doesn't he? Definitely. Big ups, Toxic Cherry Juice, Instamat, Triple T Augie again, Elder Gamer 420, Joe Dub, King Be Cruel, more like King Be Bitch, Curious Mage, Tuna Sandwich, Frankie B, Boat Knight, Instamat. Thanks, everybody. You are legends, all right? And don't worry, the fun continues tomorrow because we got a pre-stream coming at you tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. That being said, tomorrow, actually. It's tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not exactly sure when we promised on doing it. I got to ask Meerkat on that. But it's going to be tomorrow or Thursday. Whichever day it's not, we're going to do a lore stream. The Rambo stuff. Big ups to RS Nerd who says, this is what a real streak looks like, Phil. ALT Sweaty Pits Real. Thank you. Divorce Line Rising. Big ups, chat, and shout outs to The TCJ, Vig, and Bro. Big ups, RS Nerd. Big ups, Mickey Thor. Midnight pizza time. You know what? I think I do need a snack, Mickey Thor. I do need a snack, so I'm going to go get a frozen pizza. Hope you guys do the same. Big ups, Anti-Distortion. And thank you, everybody, for joining today. It was a lot of fun. Fourth ground beef in the trash. Big ups. You're a legend. Everybody's a legend. I'll redirect you to Raw, Phil, if you want to keep watching this nonsense. But I'm done. It was very meaningful, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody. I really do mean that, all right? Thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, everybody. See ya. Good night.